Warning! Warning! This podcast is not for the easily offended. We are two guys that think everything and anything can or is a joke.
There is no limits to what our minds may come up with. But understand, these thoughts are all in the nature of comedy, and nothing said here should be taken as gospel. Neither of us are Jesus.
Our testosterone is just too damn high, man.
Fuck yeah, brother!
Anyway, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a hurricane of humor and thunderous thoughts as we take conversations on a whirlwind to the limits. Hell yeah, brother. Warning! Warning! This podcast is not for the easily offended. We are two guys that think everything and anything can or is a joke.
There is no limits to what our minds may come up with. But understand, these thoughts are all in the nature of comedy, and nothing said here should be taken as gospel. Neither of us are Jesus.
Our testosterone is just too damn high, man.
Fuck yeah, brother!
Anyway, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a hurricane of humor and thunderous thoughts as we take conversations on a whirlwind to the limits. Hell yeah, brother.
Yo, I think we are here.
You know what it is.
Wait,
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
why are we saying that?
Fuck, dude. All right, you're right.
Because your boys eked out a win this week? Is that why you
Huh?
hype? The Steelers actually eked out a win? Is that why we're saying
Yeah,
that?
dude. Lamar Jackson.
Gosh. Here we go.
Fourth quarter Lamar. Where you at, bro?
Fourth quarter Lamar.
Where's fourth quarter Lamar?
I don't care what you say. He's the GOAT, bro.
He's not the GOAT, bro. You know they retired his jersey at Louisville?
Yeah, that's why he's the GOAT.
Dude, how are you gonna retire? They're like, he's better than Mike Vick.
He's the
I'm like,
GOAT.
in what? The first quarter? Yeah.
All 4 quarters.
No,
dog.
bro.
Y'all got lucky.
Come on, bro. The Steelers ain't even good this year. He couldn't squeak out. Come on, bro. You at the 2-yard
When
line. You
have the
couldn't
Steelers
get it
ever
in.
been good?
Huh?
When have the Steelers ever been good? They'll never be listened.
6 Super Bowls?
Big Ben has never been Lamar Jackson.
Big Ben doesn't need to be Lamar Jackson.
Oh, he should be. Then he'd actually be good.
No, Big Ben needs to be able to throw the ball, which he could.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, Big Ben could throw the ball. Lamar Jackson's never been able to throw the ball.
Yeah, well, dude, easily Lamar Jackson's up there with like Peyton Manning and fucking, you know.
You know why his jersey's number 8?
Why?
Because, dude, that's his completion percentage in the fourth quarter. 8%.
I thought that was like how he was ranked in the, you know, overall best in the all-time thing.
No,
I
no,
thought that's why they picked that.
no.
Yeah. And Ben was like 7th from the bottom.
That doesn't even make any sense. Oh, yeah, dude, Cyndaquil.
It's a little
Yeah,
Cyndaquil, dude.
dude, Cyndaquil.
It's a little Cyndaquil, dude.
Yeah.
You know how little I watch football?
I know.
That's why it's not triggering you, and I'm upset. This sucks. Don't worry. I have people that know now.
I have people that know now. Dude, Lamar's not good, bro.
Oh yeah.
Not
Lamar's
in the
that
fourth
shit.
quarter, bro.
Hey Mare, how's it going?
Hi, Barry. All right. So, you got any stories from this week you want to talk about? Anything before we get into the weird subjects I got? Before anybody jumps in chat and gives us anything to talk about?
Indians.
Indians.
I don't know.
Okay, Native Americans. What are we going?
Oh,
Or the gas station people.
Either or. Which one you want to go with?
Let's talk about the gas stations.
The gas stations?
Yeah.
Our gas price is so high.
Well, Indians.
Okay, no, real good question here, alright?
Okay.
This has been happening all over the place with like, you know, the Joe Biden sticker
Yep.
pointing at the gas price saying I
Okay.
did that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many stickers do you think are ripped off by like people that are just pissed off by the sticker? Like, you know, people that actually support Joe Biden. And then how many do you think like are just ripped off by workers that are forced to do it?
Workers that are forced to do it.
What do you think the percentage ratio is here?
90.
90 to 10%?
Yeah.
You sure?
Nobody loves Joe Biden.
Well,
There's people that hate Republicans, but nobody loves Joe.
Mary's fucking message got held. It says apparently you can't say fuck Indians.
Well, I can. Fuck Indians.
So since we can say
The Cleveland Indians. The baseball team. I'm a Pirates fan. Fuck the Indians.
oh
You
man,
yeah. Y'all thought I was talking about the Native Americans or the gas station people. Okay, listen, check this out. I worked at a gas station / truck stop for some Indians.
okay.
Okay? And my boss's name was an Indian name. It was Satish.
Okay.
Okay? And I've got a few funny stories about this fella. My
Okay.
favorite being
I'm here for this.
his wife cheated on him. He came to work. He was super upset. He liked me and Chad. You know Chad.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Chad. Chad, we know you know Chad.
Yeah.
Okay? So, you know, Chad and I are cool with our boss. Our boss likes us. He comes in. He needs to vent to somebody. He's got nobody else, right?
Mhm.
So he's talking about how he found out. He's like, I knew she was talking to somebody else, so I followed her. She was in the Walmart parking
shit.
lot. And I was like, oh, damn, bro. That's crazy.
Mm.
And
Boom, dirty.
and then he goes, you know what the worst part is? She was sucking his dick, and he was Pakistani. He was fucking Pakistani.
Oh god.
I was like, so you wouldn't have been mad if it was like an American? I wouldn't have been as mad, but she knows I hate the Pakistanis.
That's racism on a whole nother level.
Yeah, but it's okay because he's Indian.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, I'm so jealous, bro. If you're a different color, you can hate every other color. White people aren't allowed to hate.
I mean,
Oh,
Actually-
that's not true. That's not true. I am allowed to hate.
can I hate mayonnaise and ranch?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay. As long as I'm allowed to hate those things, I'm cool.
Listen, white people, the only thing we hate, according to other races, is seasoning.
Just know.
We don't fuck with seasoning around here.
I know I love seasoning. But just
It was a
know.
joke.
Just know.
Okay.
If I ever become president,
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting a ban on ranch and mayonnaise. That shit gone.
That doesn't make sense. I don't know how you're gonna get that through.
I don't give a
But-
fuck. I'll use
I mean,
it.
good luck.
My presidential powers, I'll use all of them.
Yeah,
and get
Trump
it
had
that way.
presidential powers, couldn't get the wall.
Well, the wall's a thing, but whatever. I will make ranch and mayonnaise. Go on,
You can't.
watch me.
You can't. First of all, you're never going to be president on that platform.
Watch me.
You can't run on, I'm going to ban ranch and mayonnaise and win presidency.
I don't know what fucking platform Joe Biden ran on, but he won.
That's true, but the Democratic, how many Congress people in Democrat use ranch or mayonnaise?
Look, all I got to do is act. Like
Most
a
of them
puppet.
look like mayonnaise.
All I got to do is act like a puppet. All right,
Oh, God.
and I'm in.
Okay. What about white Italians? Well, white Italians are like, well, here's the thing.
Well, World War II gave you the right not to hate, so can't hate. They picked the wrong side, remember? Now, had they joined the other side of it, whoa, we were on the other side, and what? I'm done.
What other side? Go ahead, keep going. Tell us how we're evil. Go ahead.
It's not, I mean, realistically, there's two sides to every war.
Go ahead. Tell us how it wasn't merciful that we dropped those nukes.
That
Go
was
ahead.
evil. But, okay.
Okay, we don't drop those nukes. There's no world peace for like, in the grand scheme of things. Think about that 20-year span between World War I and World War II, right?
There was
Okay.
literally world peace until fucking we decided, hey, we want to fight again.
Oh, Genghis Khan?
What? No. Until we fucking were like, oh yeah, Gulf of Tonkin.
Well, listen, first of all, sometimes the CIA be fucking up.
Yeah,
That's the
I mean,
price you pay being elite.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to listen. You know how sometimes when you're playing a video game
No.
and somebody's chasing you and you're like, all right, bet. And you just whip around and start pre-firing the corner, expecting them to come around the corner.
No.
Sometimes you just waste that ammo and sometimes you blow some shit up that wasn't supposed to be blown up.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, we've been in the lead since 45.
I mean,
So sometimes we turn around the corner and pre-fire.
kind of.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's probably, we're champs.
No.
Yes, we back-to-back world champs, bro.
No.
Back-to-back
No.
world
I don't
champs.
think that's the thing, bro.
That's facts, bro. If this was WWE promotion, we are the Undertaker WrestleMania streak.
We were part of a team that won.
Yeah, but guess what?
We did it on our own.
Yeah, but who carries the gold?
Not us. Not well. Okay.
We carry the gold. The world currency runs off of us. We have the biggest military.
I'm really drawing a blank right now on when we entered World War One. Was it later in the war again, and we fucking just came in and ended that too, or am I tripping?
It was midway, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
World War One was awesome.
Yeah.
It was created by the banks.
For some reason, I'm just taking a blank right now.
I know not a lot about World War One. Jim would be disappointed.
I'm just having a blank moment. And I don't know why.
Well, they blame it on that death of Ferdinand.
Well,
Remember
yeah,
that?
I know that part.
Okay,
Yeah.
but realistically, it's because the World Bank and J.P. Morgan and goddamn that Wells Fargo fella, they was all doing that thing. You know what I'm saying?
What thing?
That were fighting over the world dollar.
Oh, okay.
Because that's when a global currency was trying to be made.
Mary said, "When's the shark topic coming up?" We'll get to that.
Oh, y'all want to know about the shark? That's
We'll-
coming later.
We'll get to that.
That's coming later,
Yeah.
dog.
We can't go fucking balls deep instantly. You know what I'm saying?
We're waiting for some viewers. None of this was even planned yet.
Yeah. I mean, we're just like sitting here chit chatting at this point.
Chat.
I thought that
Patience
said
is a
something
virtue.
else.
Patience is a virgin, Mary, and we're gonna fuck it. Oh shit!
That might go on the shirt.
Patience is a virgin, and we're gonna fuck it. Heard.
I like that actually.
Oh, patience is a virgin, so fuck it.
I love shark stuff. I already have some insight on this subject.
Well, you're gonna have to stay tuned, Mary.
Oh, Mary. I hope you don't have insight on this subject.
I'm sure she has plenty of insight on semen. Shout out this morning.
Yeah. I hate
Okay.
you.
Dude, okay, so I'm gonna give you, do we want to talk social experiment theory, history, or do we want to talk about that Ghislaine?
One more time.
Social experiment type theory, okay?
Social experiment. I'm ready for this one.
Archaeology type shit, or Ghislaine?
Social experiment.
Okay, have you heard of the shopping cart theory?
No.
Okay. the shopping cart theory.
Oh fuck. Mary said, "Oh fuck." You told him. I was like, it happened.
What? Some people can guess. All right. Okay, so the shopping cart theory. The shopping cart. Oh my god, with the fucking ads. The shopping cart is the ultimate litmus test for whether a person is capable of self-governing. To return the shopping cart is an easy, convenient task, and one which we all recognize is correct, appropriate thing to do. To return the shopping cart is objectively right. There are no situations other than dire emergency which a person is not able to return their cart. Simultaneously, it is not illegal to abandon your shopping cart. Therefore, shopping carts presents itself as the apex example of whether a person will do what is right without being forced to do it. No one will punish you for not returning the shopping cart. No one will fine you, kill you, or do any harm to you for not returning the shopping cart. But you will gain nothing by returning the shopping cart. You must return the shopping cart out of the goodness of your heart, and you must return it because you know it's the right thing to do. A person who is unable to do this is no better than an animal, an absolute savage who is only made to do what is right by threatening them with a law or force of punishment.
Okay. So that's interesting. Like, I get where they're coming from on that. That's interesting, but like kind of blown out of proportion.
No, I agree with this 100%.
Oh, I knew you.
I
fucking
agree
would.
with this 100%. Listen to me.
Listen, you're the dude that gets triggered over fucking car horns. Okay?
Well, let me tell you what happened to
No,
me at Walmart.
hold up. Let me ask you something. Before we go any further into this car horn discussion, this question just popped in my head, and I feel like this is a great question. All right? Do you believe in this? Like, I personally believe there's such thing as a good beep, like a friendly beep, and then there's a dickhead beep. Do you believe the same thing whenever it comes to car horns?
Yes.
Okay. How do you believe that? Because I know the one day whenever I just rolled up on you, it was a little, and you went,
Because you were behind me.
Okay. Okay. All right.
A good beep is
But
when
I've
you're
also
at an
been-
hold on.
Okay.
A good beep is when you're at an intersection and you see the person through the windshield and they go and honk their horn like two tap.
Oh, so I gotta wave first?
Yeah.
Make sure I make eye contact.
Yeah.
Then hit the beep beep.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
it has to be beep beep.
Your rules of engagement are so wild, just
Dude.
saying.
But back to the shopping cart, okay? Listen to me. What up, Neil? Listen, so I'm at Walmart, right?
Okay.
I go, I buy a box fan, okay? I'm carrying the box fan, I buy it, I pay for it, I'm walking out. There's this guy in front of me who's pushing a cart, right? He grabs his two bags out of the cart and leaves the listen. So we're leaving the store, okay? If he takes 5 steps to the left, he can put the cart where it goes.
Yeah.
But instead, he puts the cart directly sideways in front of the claw machines, grabs his bags out, and starts leaving. Okay? I immediately get triggered. I grab his cart. I follow this man to his car. I put it behind his car so when he goes to back up, he hits it, and I walk away. The dude sees the cart, gets out, goes, "What the fuck?" And I said, "That's what I was thinking." And I got in my car and I went home. Fuck those people. They're animals.
Bro, listen. I'm that person sometimes.
Dude, you're an animal. You're no
But, hey,
you're no
listen,
better than a
hold up,
savage.
hold up. Let me explain this. If I'm in a rush and I'm carrying my kids, all right, I ain't gonna leave my kids unattended in the car and take this cart back. But I also make sure to park right next to that fucking little like ground rock thing that they always had there. I put that bitch all the way up on there so it don't go nowhere.
Unacceptable.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not
Unacceptable.
leaving the kids alone, dog. Sorry.
Listen, maybe you should have the kids help you put it away.
Them kids are fucking animals running around by myself. Have you ever done that?
Huh?
You take my kids for
I pull out.
take my kids to fucking Walmart one
Listen,
time by yourself.
I pull out a girl's put away shopping carts.
That's crazy.
That's what I do.
I put them away 98% of the time.
Okay, well that's acceptable. Well, the way you said it was like, dude, like 1 out of every 3 times I go to the store, I
Yeah.
just leave it in the middle of the goddamn street.
I mean, I'm not taking the kids fucking to Walmart 1 out of every 3 times by myself. You know what I mean? Fuck that.
Yeah, dude, fucking the shopping cart theory is real, bro. If
To an
if you're
extent,
by
I can see where
yourself,
it's right.
if you're by yourself, no kids.
I ain't even getting a shopping cart. Most of the time, if I'm going to Walmart to grab something and I'm by myself, it's like 3 items. I'm gonna carry that shit.
Dude, I'm just saying, bro. This. I believe in this. I'm gonna get this tattooed on my body,
Whatever.
and I'm gonna start hanging out at WalMarts, right?
Yeah.
What a video idea. We start hanging out at Walmart, and people who don't put their cart away, we go put it behind their cars. Hell yeah.
No, you know what we're gonna do? You're gonna load me into the shit Jackass style and just fucking send it into the back end of the car.
Ooh, I know what we should do. We should get washable Sharpie. That way they can't sue us for damage. And then we
Alright.
just write on their fucking car, low life animals piece of shit. Yeah.
I mean, I would. That sounds like the logical way to go with things.
Yeah. Florida Gator problems, I get you. Yeah. Sam can't cope with them alone. That's why he works.
Yeah.
Well, kids are unreasonable.
I see why Chris Benoit did it.
Hey, listen. Sometimes when you're flying off the top rope, you just think, you know, it'd be cool.
Hold up, man. You just gave me a whole new thought. There was a point at which there was a headbutt where it knocked some sense into his fucking head. He's like, you know, I should really just fucking do it. One of them flying headbutts, he went. It was like, yep, it's time.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, I know, but I'm building off of that. Dude, that's fucking great. My man did a flying headbutt one day, hit his head, and while he was sitting there acting like he's hurt, my man's just like, all right, you know, fuck them kids.
No, he's got like a headache. He goes backstage. She calls him and goes, "Are you coming home tonight?" He's like, "Yeah, you dumb bitch." He walks in. She made meatloaf. He hates meatloaf. He's like, "This fucking bitch. I'll tell you what." And he goes to his kid and he's like, "You like this meatloaf?" And she's like, "I'm scared right now, so yes, I do like the meatloaf." He's like, "You're just as bad as your mother." Everybody, weight room now. Listen, all I'm saying is, where's the top rope in this house?
Everybody put them talks in the pool and get in the fucking weight room.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Shout out.
Neil, hashtag bring back Benoit.
BBB. Triple B. Dude, Benoit was that dude, bro.
Oh man.
He was so roided out, though.
You know, actually, like I had a great thought about this the other day at work, all right? And I got to share this with you.
Well, this is great. I'm glad Mary's watching this. Mary at work, he thinks about Chris Benoit and his family. Okay, let's go. I'm ready.
We were talking about, like, everybody was talking about WWE.
Oh,
wrestlers.
everybody was talking about it?
No, WWE wrestlers.
Okay,
all right?
okay.
And, like, they brought up Eddie Guerrero, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, Vince McMahon did him dirty by using his death as, like, a storyline and shit like that. My man Chris Benoit was like, haha, storyline this, Vince. I mean, dude.
I don't understand. This is all I'm saying.
Okay.
Vince McMahon racist.
Oh, yeah, you can't tell me he ain't. That's good with Shelton Benjamin.
Okay, that's not even that. Just think of all the premises. Eddie Guerrero is a Mexican. He's like, you lie, you cheat, and you steal. You ride a low rider that goes like this.
Your name's Raymond? Nah, you're Rey Mysterio.
And you never take your mask off because you're a luchador. You little Mexican. I saw Nacho Libre, Jack Black.
John Cena was probably the best, though. Oh, you want to be a rapper, huh? Perfect.
You know who I'm surprised, like never went off the deep end?
See, and Neil actually said they did a big ceremony at the show after Benoit died. Then they found out the whole story and tried to erase him. Dude, yeah, if the story didn't come out, my man would have been like, yeah, no, we're capitalizing off this.
Well, you know. I think Vince is stepping down. Finally. I think he's stepping down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
All right. Let's go to Denver.
Denver.
Yeah, let's talk about Denver.
Okay. What's up
Okay.
with Denver?
Speaking of kids.
Okay.
Okay. Speaking of kids, Denver. The Denver State Board drops the term sex offender, calling it a negative label. Well, that's the fucking point, bud.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I understand that he touches little kids, but I don't want him to be offended. What the
You know,
fuck are we doing?
It's kind of like almost like a slap in the face to LGBT community. Like that fucking pedos are now like, oh yeah, it's not like a fucking crime. It's a sexual preference. No, it is not, bud. There's something wrong in your fucking head. You know what I mean?
Listen, all I'm saying is, if your kink is murdering bitches and fucking their dead corpse, you shouldn't do that either.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So if you're just like, okay, are those people gonna come out and be like, I should be allowed to murder because that's my sexual orientation?
You know?
This
No.
is going too far.
Yeah. I mean, like, not only that, you got to think about this. You got a young child that their minds can be easily molded to any point of view. You know what I mean? Just about
Mhm.
any point of view, depending on what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically taking a young child, damaging them, and saying that that's perfectly fine. That's not one bit, dude. Keep seeing a lot of videos that are like, if this is going to be accepted as a sexual orientation, then my new sexual orientation is taking a 12-gauge shotgun to their fucking dome. You know,
I'm not
like,
sure, Jer.
What was that?
How about necrophilia?
Oh,
Listen, that's a talk for another time because I have a really good joke, but I need somebody else here to
hey,
perform the joke.
A7X has a really good song on that. Avenged Sevenfold.
Okay.
Honestly, one of the funniest songs I've ever done.
Okay.
Like, just the premise of it is, dude fucking murders his girlfriend. You know, uses like a heater and fucking little spray bottle to, you know, keep her alive. Alive.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That'd be a crazy concept for a movie. A dude who does, like, he kidnaps women and, like, he doesn't want to be a murderer, so he just puts them into, like, one of those medical comas. He's like a fucking doctor at the hospital and he puts chicks into medical comas and fucking, like, because he doesn't want to be a murderer. Like some Dexter shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be some
I feel like
weird...
this is a wild topic.
I mean, I didn't bring it up.
How do we go from pedophilia to necrophilia?
Chad.
Matt.
Chad did that shit.
Heard. I mean, I'm more comfortable with necrophilia than pedophilia.
I'd rather you dig up somebody's body and fuck a pair of bones than even look at a kid sexually.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, big points.
Yeah.
Can that go on the shirt too?
Huh?
Just because I support that big time.
I think it should just be kill pedophiles. That's the shirt.
That's the shirt, just big shirt, kill pedophiles.
Yeah.
Just slapped on it. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Kill pedophiles t-shirt on sale next week.
Ooh, we'll turn it into a game, right? We'll turn it
Okay.
into a game. Person with the highest score, and then we'll put Megan's Law right at the
Kill
bottom.
pedos and fuck the body, Neil said.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah,
Yes.
that's getting them back.
Yeah. Fuck them into the next world.
Damn. How many holes are you trying to create?
Huh? They want to go young. I win non-existent.
Turn you to Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese ass motherfucker. How many holes am I gonna fuck? Depends on how many's in my clip. What?
Yeah. I'm surprised none of this has been blocked by the Autobot. You type "fuck Indians" and it's like, oh nope, can't say that. But Neil typed
Dude,
in
it's
"kill
because-
pedos" and fuck them.
It's because Twitch doesn't care about pedophiles. They care about Indians. It makes sense.
It's amazing. I like it. You know,
Okay, listen. Shout out Twitch being like,
dude.
listen.
Fuck the pedos.
I think Twitch is on. Dude, I know what happened.
What?
I know.
What?
The fucking QAnon. Twitch is QAnon.
Twitch is QAnon.
Twitch is Q.
Twitch is QAnon.
Twitch is Q.
Bet.
Twitch is the one that they posting all the shit.
Oh, is it?
Pizzagate. Twitch did that.
Is it?
Twitch did that.
Twitch did that bet, dude. Bro, I mean, you know, no mercy for the pedos. Twitch doesn't have it. I like it.
You know, it's not my fault that I was born attracted to children. No. Actually, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have that viewpoint, then My viewpoint is that you should also go collect bullets from the range.
I think that bullets are attracted to your head.
Shotgun slugs, pellets, all that.
Oh my god!
I mean, we can go Rambo style, bro. I'll take your bow and arrow. I don't give a shit.
I think Rambo's a pedo. You
Yeah.
know Rambo's an alien, right?
You had me, and then you lost me.
No, listen. Okay, so Rambo, you know the movie Rambo.
Yes.
Yeah. He's an alien.
How's he an alien?
Dude.
I haven't watched any of the new movies, so.
Okay, so
Are you
listen.
about to feed me some bullshit?
No, this is real.
No, I can
You-
tell by the look on your dumbass fucking face and say
Listen,
real.
the real
I ain't
Rambo,
hearing this
bro.
shit.
The real Rambo. He's a sludge monster. Do you remember the scene where he comes up out the water, bro? Remember that? That's his origin story, bro. He's from Hollow Earth.
I ain't hearing you.
Dude, you're thinking of Sylvester Stallone. I'm talking about real Rambo.
Bro, I ain't hearing you.
You know how Rocky is based on a real guy?
No, bro, I ain't hearing
Listen,
you.
you know how Rocky's based on a
Josh.
real guy, bro.
Bro,
Listen.
bro, I ain't hearing this one bit.
I'm telling you, though.
All right,
Listen
bro.
to me.
Listen, I'm gonna let you go. But just know, I'm not hearing this.
But listen,
All right.
you would agree with me that Rocky is based on a real person.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Bro, it is not.
Rocky is based on a real person.
No, it's not, bro.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I'm telling you, bro, Rocky's based on a
Bro.
real person.
Ain't no way.
I'm not talking about Rambo. I'm talking about Rocky.
Ain't nobody stopped World War III by fucking boxing each other.
Not the second one and the third one, the original Rocky.
I don't give a shit, dog.
It's based on a true story.
based, loosely based. But okay. I forgot I had chips earlier. I'm so upset.
Every week. Every week you forget you have snacks, and then in 20 minutes in, you're like, hey, man,
Hey, man.
you know, I'm just going to sit over here and gobble, 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 gobble.
I waited 30 minutes this time. 32 to be precise.
That's crazy. 28.
32.
Huh?
32.
We wasn't live then. You could have ate chips. That was the loading screen.
That's insanity.
You could have ate chips then.
Okay, bet. Next time I'm gonna like turn the mic on and just sit here while we're on the loading screen and just
Is that how chips sound?
yeah, dude. You ain't ever eat chips that sound like that?
What are they, Mexican Lays?
They're Doritos, obviously, yeah.
Oh shit, Doritos Locos Tacos?
They are Mexican Lays. That's all Doritos are. Mexican Lays.
Okay, but back to Denver. Why would you okay, who presents this? And why does nobody Okay, so this
Why are we trying to make this more of an acceptable thing? I feel like after this you need to go into the Ghislaine Maxwell thing.
that's the whole point.
Okay, bet.
Okay? I had transitions either way.
Okay.
Okay? So I don't understand who presents it. Now, this is the type of story that conspiracy theorists are going to go nuts over. They're going to be like, I told you everybody in the government's a pedophile and they're in on it. You know?
Yeah.
So I think
Hold up. How was it actually brought as a law? Was it like put to a vote, or was it just like the fucking?
I mean, yeah, it was put to a vote. Colorado State Board drops sex offender term.
no. Then I guess that's a board voting. So I mean, I guess it doesn't really have to do with anything, you know.
They changed the tame to person first.
What?
What is this? The board that sets state standards voted today to change the term sex offenders to reflect so-called person first.
Click the damn fucking story, dude. Now I need to know. Fucking A, man. ASMR chips, Jared says. You're gonna get some of that tonight on the Xbox party, buddy. I mean, if you're home, that is, bud. I hope everything's going well for you, by the way. Armand's dealing with some shit, guys. So, everybody, you know,
Show him some
prayers to my
love.
guy. You know, show him the love, all that shit. Today's one of the days where I ain't going to tell him I hate him. Just because he's, you know, having a little rough time.
Oh, dude, get the fuck out of here.
What's up?
Okay, so this is how they presented it. A 20-year-old who's dating a 16-year-old, in 10 years it wouldn't be a problem. If they were 34 dating a 30-year-old, it wouldn't be an issue. and they shouldn't be called sex offenders. So the term should be split up.
Okay. So again, it's another case of headlines basically fucking. You just read the headline, didn't you?
Huh? Of course, that's all I do. I'm not gonna fucking read about sex. I'm not gonna read about sex offenders, dude. Yeah, but that still takes the word sex offender away from actual sex offenders too.
Yeah, no, I mean I get that.
And listen, if the Sha'Carri Richardson thing was she broke the rules and everybody was like she broke the rules, you knew the rules, you shouldn't have broke them. If you're a 20-year-old and you're dating a 16-year-old, don't have sex for 2 years. You know the rules.
Well, I dig it.
You know what I'm saying? When your daughter's 16 and if she's dating a 20-year-old, how are you gonna feel?
First off, she ain't dating a fucking 20-year-old.
Okay, well, all right, so you get what I'm coming at.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so that doesn't make it all right just because the article the headline to me doesn't change.
The only situation I might find like interesting is like 17 with 18 or 19-year-old. You know what I mean? That's a situation where that's like okay, whatever. Like they probably met in high school or some shit, and then like maybe the parents were dickheads about a situation or some shit. You know what I mean? And they got put on put on Megan's Law because of that. You know what I mean?
Well, the whole thing is most states have a law for
that
like,
Romeo and Juliet law.
Yeah, so like if as long as it's not a certain amount of years difference and she was consenting and all that blah blah blah.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
So that's you know what I mean? But like, dude, 18 and 14, I'd kill somebody.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. That's a big difference. Like even with that 18, 19 thing, I'd be even willing to say like maybe fucking like 16 is a possibility too. But like,
dude, when I was
still, it's
15,
like
I was cautious not to say something overly perverted. Like and nobody taught me that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. No,
So like I would know. You know what I mean? At 18, that if I like it doesn't make sense to me how it would happen, but if for some reason like a 14-year-old rode a bus or something and we started talking or something, I'd be like, all right, well, cool, I'll talk to you in 4 years. You know what I mean? Like, stop.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, don't be dumb.
Like the youngest I ever talked to whenever I was like younger, I was like 16 talking to a 15-year-old, and it was only a difference of a couple months. Like realistically, you know what I mean?
You should be able to. Because of lying bitches? Dude, you know it's getting so out of hand. There's like an app now where like you send each other a consent thing for fucking.
I mean, fuck, dude. Honestly, that's great. Like on my end, I'd want that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna use that because I'm gonna be famous someday. I'm not having these bitches take
Yeah,
me
hell
down.
no, bro. We fucking on that bitch.
I just gotta make sure that
I'm downloading that tonight. Thank you for the heads up.
I'm just glad strippers don't listen to podcasts.
You both shit.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck. That's good.
Okay, so speaking of kids,
Alright.
dude, everybody loves kids. Listen, but you know what people don't like?
What's that?
Traffic. You know what's worse than traffic?
Chapstick.
Kids trafficking.
Human child trafficking?
Yeah,
Okay, what's up?
child trafficking. Let's talk about Ghislaine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's talk about old Maxwell. Put it in a cup.
Maxwell House.
The best part of waking up is Maxwell in your cup.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're under 18. Then it's probably a nightmare. Okay, so tell me what you know about the trial.
Nothing, because I haven't even looked into it yet.
Do you think it's real?
Do I think what they're showing us is like accurate to what really is going on? No.
Do you think there's a trial going on at all?
I think it's a circus, just like most of these trials that are televised.
And where are you at on the conspiracy side? Have you heard any of the conspiracies?
I've heard that like her little black book got released and like a bunch of names were in there but you know, realistically what I'm gathering from it is if there was a bunch of names released in a little black book, people were just picking out the ones that they're like, oh, I hate this celebrity, so I'm gonna fucking boost that, and then like meanwhile they're failing to realize probably everybody's names in that shit.
Okay. So I'm gonna talk about the conspiracies first.
Ooh, my neck.
So the first conspiracy is that Ghislaine's dead. Okay? Because there's no live coverage. They won't show any pictures of her. every visual we get from the courtroom is a sketch drawing. Okay? The second thing is that it's all the dog and pony show, because she has the best lawyers in the world, and the prosecution has a bunch of new lawyers and lawyers that failed to prosecute Epstein in 2016. So basically a bunch of failures and rookies trying to prosecute her.
Okay.
Okay, that's the conspiracies.
Jared just wanted to point out that that's Folger's asshole. He seems really upset about that.
No, I know it's Folgers. Oh damn, bro, it's a coffee joke.
Yeah, bro.
You ain't never heard of a flip the script on him? You know who really flipped the script on him? Ghislaine. You hear her defense?
What's that?
Her defense is, I'm a victim. Epstein made me do all these things. I didn't know that it was sex trafficking. I thought I was getting talent for a dance studio and a massage studio. You know, she's trying to play like she was scared of Epstein.
Well, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of layers to this, realistically.
Okay, now, here's where it gets cool. My favorite thing is that a post went viral on Facebook saying that all these CEOs resigned after that little black book came out.
Yeah.
Little black book did come out. There are some interesting names on there, like Jay-Z.
Not really interesting to me. I figure a lot of higher power, wealthy motherfuckers would be in on this.
Yeah, but just interesting names.
It's interesting, not
Like,
surprising.
noteworthy.
Yeah.
Noteworthy.
Yeah, interesting, not surprising.
So the post was just a list of companies, and it said their CEO resigned the day of Ghislaine's book came out. That's not true. The only person who resigned is the Twitter CEO, Jack Dorsey. Okay?
Yeah.
So there's just a lot of bullshit. So I dug deep. I went and I listened to this guy who's like actually at the trial. I listened to his podcast, and he's actually at the trial. He says he's been in the courtroom. He saw Ghislaine without her mask. He's 90% sure it's actually her, that it's not like some sort of body double. He saw her legitimate sister there, her family members, you know, and like the lawyers that are there are like extremely expensive lawyers. And if it was all dog and pony show, you probably wouldn't have that much there.
Yeah.
And realistically, all the stuff that's coming out from inside the courthouse is that the judge is playing it down the middle. The judge is allowing both sides to speak and bring evidence to light. Like Ghislaine is trying to use a expert in false memories, because part of this trial is there's two girls who say she was involved in the sexual assault of them. Like
Okay.
she was in the room while they were being sexually assaulted and participated.
Yeah.
Okay? So Ghislaine hired this professional who is supposed to like interview them on the stand and give her professional evaluation on whether it's a false memory or if that actually happened. Okay, so the judge is allowing that, but the judge also ruled in favor of the prosecution because the defense was trying to get them not allowed to call them victims until proven that until after the expert says the memories are real or not.
Yeah.
But the judge was like, no, we're going to continue calling them victims until you can prove otherwise. Okay? So it really seems like the judge is shooting down the middle, and it doesn't look like she's getting away with this scot-free, but I think it's going to be shocking how little she does get.
Okay. I think
I think it's going to be 10 to 15 years in prison with possibility of early parole, and she's going to get out early and go live in her fucking rich mansion.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
Definitely
mean?
getting out early. She definitely ain't serving the full sentence of whatever they give her. They give her a sentence, which is interesting enough to me. There, you know what I mean? It's like, how many times do these rich motherfuckers get off before we're like, hey, what the hell's going on here?
I just think it's very, like, the only interesting thing about the trial to me is why would you pick people who already failed to convict Epstein to try to convict Ghislaine? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, probably because they're like, we're just not really trying.
Like, their reasoning is because they have the most insight into the case.
That makes sense, but it doesn't.
I mean, that'd be like if you're the quarterback and you go out and you play a team 2 nights in a row, and the first night you get absolutely creamed, you can't get 5 yards on a single play, and the coach is like, well, you have more experience, so we're gonna throw you out there again tonight.
Yeah, let's get it. We can do this shit. It'll be okay. Don't you worry about a thing. We got it.
Okay, so you want to hear another wild ass, like kind of like Twitter fed story that went viral?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so, Facebook is changing the meta, right?
No. Oh, they're changing their name to Meta?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew about that. Okay.
Okay.
I thought you said they're changing the Meta.
No,
I
they're,
was like,
they're
what are they
changing their name to
changing? Okay.
Meta. Okay? So, there's a company named Meta already, and they released a letter the other day that said, for the last 3 months, Facebook lawyers have been hounding us to send us to sell our name to them. We've refused multiple times. Basically, there's just a long professional written out letter of like the sequence of events that have happened, and they rejected all the offers. Facebook never sold, and then decided to come out and just use its power to overpower them, right?
Okay.
Because they're a little company from Chicago, right? And the thing is it went super viral, and everybody's like, see, this is why Facebook, is fucked up. They're stealing this name. Okay, so I looked into it.
Okay.
The company Meta, this company, up until last month when Facebook changed their name to Meta, their social media site, their website hadn't been updated since 2018.
Okay.
So their website hadn't been edited or touched or anything done with it, even used since 2018. And then all of a sudden Facebook comes out with their name is Meta, and they start using their website again, and then they release this. So it's almost like, oh, we're trying to get, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. And so basically they're trying to gain the hype off the Meta thing by changing their name. It's not gonna work.
They never even say what their company does. But it's just amazing how fast something how fast something will go viral. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
like they make a professional looking letter, say we are the Meta company, and then all of a sudden it gets shared 80 million times.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of fucking crazy, dude.
Ladybugs 3S.
I have not even seen that person in chat, I don't think.
I don't even know who Ladybugs is, but I appreciate you being here.
Yeah. I had to get here somehow. Jared gifted you a sub. So
yeah. So that's crazy that that'd be like, okay, let's say we shut down this podcast, right?
all right.
Let's say next week we shut down this podcast.
All right.
In 5 years from now, somebody starts say Joe Rogan starts something called Hurricane of Thoughts.
Yeah,
You know
we're
what I
like,
mean?
buddy, what the fuck? Yeah.
And then I make a letter saying, "Hey, Joe Rogan stole this from me," and it goes viral. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely wild to me, dude. Good marketing.
It's good marketing.
Good marketing.
Hey, Joe Rogan, don't steal our shit. We'll kill you.
I mean, if you're going to steal with us, at least smoke with us.
That's true. I do want to smoke weed with Joe Rogan and talk about aliens.
All day.
I don't want to talk about podcasts. I don't want to talk about celebrities. I don't want to talk about
We
comedy.
ain't even got to be on the podcast.
Yeah, dude. I'll FaceTime him right now.
Dude, I'll just chill with you and smoke weed. That's it.
Like Harold and Kumar with George Bush.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Period. Dude, we are George Bush.
I need to make that a meme. The Harold and Kumar scene, but I'm gonna crop Joe Rogan's head on George Bush and mine and yours on Harold and Kumar.
Bet. It needs to be a thing.
Hell
We'll just
yeah.
have that be our opening, fucking thing. Change it, fucking have it just flash right before we go live.
You know the dude from Harold and Kumar came out as gay?
Oh, dude, actually, we'll just keep the loading screen, and then we'll make that a wait screen.
Ooh. That's what's up.
Currently dealing with Joe Rogan.
Currently dealing with Joe Rogan. Smoking with the rose skis.
Rolling with the Rogan. Be right back.
Dude, did you see that meme of Snoop Dogg
No.
Okay. So
Is it the
there's
video meme
yeah,
where
the
like he
video.
was on Twitch? Glad Neil pointed that out, though. Why does that keep happening? Is my biggest question.
What the fuck? All right, we're back. No, we're not.
Yeah, we are. We're good.
That's not the Yeti.
And Switch, that's wide road too. Oh, maybe it's not. That is Yeti.
All right.
We're Yeti now.
What the fuck? Oh man.
You could kick my ass for what? What did I do?
I don't know.
Damn.
What was I talking about though? Before we lost audio.
Oh, he could kick my ass. Yeah, she can kick my ass. It's acceptable.
Okay, cool. What was I talking about?
I don't know where exactly it cut out at. That's my question right now. I don't know why it cut out. That was upsetting.
What was I talking about when you guys last heard me? Oh, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Yep.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg on the couch.
So Snoop Dogg's on the couch. Okay. He lights up a blunt, passes it to the guy. Right.
Okay.
The guy takes 2 hits. Okay. And then passes it back to Snoop. Okay. And you can see the dude's way too high. Right. Okay. So Snoop passes it back, and the dude's like, all right, and then just holds it and then passes it back to Snoop. Snoop passes it back to him. He puts it out and throws it. Right. Okay.
Oh my God.
Snoop passes him another one. He's like, what the fuck? Where'd this one come from? So he puts it out, puts it in his pocket. Okay. And then like he puts his head down on the pillow. Snoop taps him on the arm. He looks over. Snoop's passed him another blunt. He goes, no.
That's fucking awesome.
He goes, no. And he puts his head down on the pillow.
That's amazing. No.
All right, let's talk about sharks, dude.
Mary, here, you ready for this part? This will make your day better.
All right, so as everybody knows,
Okay.
sharks are immune to cancer.
Yes.
Okay. Sharks
I
are
don't,
immune to cancer.
I don't think if everybody knows that, but, you know, we know that. Let's go.
Chat, you're all smart. We all know you know sharks don't get cancer.
No cancer for the
Okay.
sharks.
There's also no sharks born in July because that would make them cancer.
Heard.
Okay?
Heard. I don't care about astrology.
So, sharks can't get cancer. So this guy, who's absolute wild animal,
Okay.
I think he did too much ayahuasca or something. He
Yeah.
got the idea because he's a boater. He's a boat guy. He boats. He does the boating, you know. And he caught a shark, like a baby shark. Okay, put it in a fish tank. Started, jacking him off,
Milking it.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, and started mixing shark semen with his semen. Okay, and then was putting it in his girlfriend at night, hoping she would get pregnant and it would produce a baby immune to cancer.
Bro. My man's a legend.
A legend, bro.
Bro.
Now-
he was trying to make Shark Boy.
Shark Boy, listen, I'll come in a volcano, create lava girl. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck a
Volcano.
volcano. Mount Vesuvius,
Talk about burning.
burning.
He's straight burning.
Dude, listen. I saw a post the other day. This guy was like, hey, yo, COVID's lit. My girl got COVID right now, and her vagina is cooking my dick like a 7-Eleven hot dog.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Come on, bro. I think he's doing it wrong. I think he needs to get his girl to fuck the shark.
Obviously doing it wrong.
He's doing it so wrong.
So wrong.
You gotta fuck the shark.
I wonder if there's a video on the old Black and White.
Hold on. I have an idea. Why doesn't this guy drink the shark cum? You know what I mean? Because you know how if you eat pineapples, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows about the pineapples, right?
Yeah.
Okay? So that obviously affects it, right? So if you eat enough shark
I
juice.
know a lot more than pineapples that affect it. Trust me.
Okay, cool. We don't need to do all that.
Oh, we could. We could do it. Yeah.
No, but
Give everybody the
sharks.
tips and tricks.
Sharks.
All right, sharks.
We're staying with sharks. Okay? He drinks the shark jizz, right?
Shark jizz.
Okay? Changes his metabolism in his body, right?
Okay.
And then he and his girl, right? And then they get a cancer-free baby that can breathe underwater. I don't see the cons.
Whatever you say. If that's how
He-
you think it works.
If the kid's a boy, he might have 2 penises. Imagine the damage he'll do in high school with 2 penises and he doesn't have to breathe. You know what I mean? The damage this kid can do with
Listen,
2
bro.
penises doesn't have to
Listen, bro.
breathe.
He has to breathe.
Bro, and you know sharks already have that motion. You know what I mean? So he's gonna be flipper fucking. You know what I mean?
Sharks swim like this guy.
That okay, cool. He's gonna be doing. Oh, I was thinking of dolphins. Okay, dude, that'll work too. Oh yeah, because he's got dicks like this. Oh, that's perfect. One way, bang, bang, bang. Yeah, he got this shit. He's gonna tear high school up, bro.
Nah, bro.
10 years from now, there's gonna be a bunch of shark babies.
I don't think it works like that, baby. Shark do.
Baby, no, we can't do that. You know Ludwig, the streamer.
Yeah.
He's the one who broke the record last year for the most subs since Ninja.
Yeah.
He signed to YouTube Gaming. On his 3rd stream, he played 10 seconds of Baby Shark and got banned.
Oh my god.
Well, I just sang it for 3, so it wasn't 10.
Oh, yeah, dude. Sharks are awesome.
Sharks.
How much shark research do you think is in cancer?
How many sharks do you think research cancer?
Well, none now because they already figured it out.
Fair enough. Fair enough. How many sharks do you think know what cancer is?
None. Because that was generations ago since they had it.
But, dude, I mean, they have been around for like 450 million years.
Yeah.
What if sharks were like hyper intelligent at one point? What if Atlantis was just sharks?
That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.
Just saying.
Well, they did find the first evidence of a shark with legs.
Did they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They also found the first evidence of a whale with legs that's basically a hippo.
I mean, they knew that sperm whales and shit like that were related to hippos somehow. Now, killer whales are different. Killer whales are like more related to what the fuck was it?
Koalas.
No.
Oh.
It was surprising though. I think it was like alligators or something.
Alligators are the OGs of the planet.
Alligators are straight up OGs. Can't fucks with them.
I don't know.
What do you think? Okay, let me ask you this. All right. Middle of the ocean, 20-foot great white shark. No boat, nothing like that. Or middle of a fucking river with like a fucking 20-foot saltwater crocodile. What would you rather take your chances with? Or which
The
one?
alligator.
Which one?
Crocodile.
Which one do you think is going to just take you out the quickest?
I don't know. I don't know, but all I know is I can't swim.
I can't swim.
So
I mean, you're still in the middle of a river that you'd probably have to swim out of. River.
I'll get to the river. I'll get to the bank.
Yeah. Neil said crocodile because fuck the ocean.
Exactly.
That is a scary concept.
Because there's not as many waves in the river as there are in the fucking ocean, bro.
Actually, once you get so far out, the ocean's actually kind of flat for the most part.
Unless there's a storm coming.
Well, yeah.
Every movie with a boat. Fucking half sideways. Fucking, oh my god, this storm's a rager, bro!
Yeah.
Dude, every episode of Deadliest Catch, like, I guarantee you the camera crew doesn't even turn the camera on if it's sunny. They're like, it's fucking, god
It's
damn it.
fucking beautiful out here.
I'm going back to bed.
Picture being stranded in a world entirely ocean, pure terror. Oh, dude, yeah, no, like
Waterworld?
Just straight water
Kevin
world.
Costner.
Just straight water world, bro.
First time I ever saw somebody in leather and was like, "That's weird."
But could you picture there just like a whole world made of nothing but liquid? Like the life forms that could exist in the depths of it.
Dude, we don't even know the life forms.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Mariana Trench, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We don't know what's in our oceans. Could you imagine a world that was all ocean? Be a scary concept. That's all I'm saying.
I think it'd be cooler if there was. Imagine if it was all land.
Well, technically, now there is a world that does exist, but it's not a world. It's technically a moon. The planet Titan. Well, not planet. The fucking moon Titan for fucking. I think it's like Jupiter or Venus. I can't remember. It's one of the moons for one of the planets in the outer solar system. But it's made entirely of methane gas, and since it's so cold on like where it's at, the methane gas kind of like subsides into like fucking liquid.
That's cool. That's not water.
It's liquid. It's a liquid planet.
That'd be weird. I don't know. It depends on its buoyancy if it'd be worth being there at all.
It'd be interesting. To
Never
do that.
spark anything.
Oh fuck, dude! It's a wrap. That whole planet just boom.
Dude, could you imagine we send a rover there and the rover like has this like a spark?
The only reason I know about this planet is because of Destiny.
That's cool.
Yeah, because I was wondering if like some of the planets in Destiny were real, so I started looking them up, and I come to find out that that planet is a real planet.
So we send a rover there, right?
Now, you know the premise of the Destiny games, right? They're constantly shooting guns and rockets and everything
Right.
above this fucking methane planet of liquid.
I'm talking real life now.
Okay, I get what you're saying,
We send a rover.
but add real life physics to Destiny. Boom.
We send a rover, right?
Okay.
And it has an electrical spark because we didn't realize it was gonna be so like cold or like we just didn't expect something.
Yeah, a
Something
little
else.
short.
There's something malfunctions, right? Okay, like they start talking about the Native Americans in Wuhan, and then all of a sudden their electricity goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the rover's like, hey, you know, fucking
What is
Native
this?
Americans, where's that casino money going? And then all of a sudden we just be like, when did we get 2 suns? What the
Honestly,
fuck's
dude,
going on here?
That probably would be the start of another sun if you started that like chain reaction there.
Well, you know Black Saturn, right? You know that cult, not a cult, that thought process.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of ancient like texts that talk about there being 2 suns in the sky, one being in the north fixated in the one that we have now that goes east to west. Well, I don't know if this might be true, but imagine if they're not lying and there was another methane planet that was on fire and they could see it for like maybe 50 years.
What if there was? What if it was?
Because if it was far enough away, you know what I mean? We wouldn't see it for thousands of years. And then it's in the sky,
What
not
if it-
affecting anything because it's so long ago. And then we see it.
What if it was Polaris?
Go ahead.
Like, what if it was Polaris and it just moved far enough away that we don't see it as that anymore?
I don't know because they said they said
What
it.
if Polaris is on like a fucking kind of rotational thing?
Well, the whole thing about Black Saturn is that
I mean, to me, it fits just because it's in the North Star location, brightest star to us. You know what I mean? Maybe at one point it was more massive or something like that, closer to us, and fucking.
they said it
appeared
was
as the sun.
comparable. Each sun was comparable.
Well, probably more massive, closer to us. Realistically, our sun in comparison to other suns is a dwarf.
Right.
So like,
We're just in the Goldilocks zone.
yeah, exactly.
Like Galicius 583b is also in the Goldilocks zone of its planet system, of its star. But the reason it's twice as far from its star as we are, but its star is so massive.
Yeah.
And like when you look at pictures of if you look at the Hubble telescope renditions of that planet, it looks green and blue, which is pretty fucking cool. I mean, it's going to take us over 200 years to ever get something there to test its soil, if it has soil, or its air, anything like that.
It's going to
But
take a while.
the pictures itself, super promising. You have a planet that's in the Goldilocks zone of its star, and it's green and blue. There's not many green and blue planets other than Earth.
Yeah, I mean, very good assumption. Yeah.
Well, it's just exciting. I don't believe there's like another Earth there.
Yeah.
But like, you
I
know,
mean, realistically, like, okay,
it'd be interesting to see what an environment would look like super close to ours, but we couldn't inhabit it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a theory I heard recently that was actually interesting to me is that like if there is an alien race out there, we're probably the most advanced one. You know what I mean? In terms of all the other alien races and shit like that. So realistically, we wouldn't have any other alien race trying to come and visit us, or they wouldn't have the technology to do so, basically. We would be the ones that are most advanced.
I mean, I've always thought of that. Like, we always assume that there's more intelligent life that could come visit us. What if we're the first ones? What if,
Yeah.
like, we're the ones that have to wait, another 1,000 years, and then we start going out and looking and we find something, like Galicia, like we could 700 years from now when we have fast enough shit to get through space and we can make it there, we test it out and it has even if let's just say its atmosphere is even 25% close to ours, maybe it's way more toxic, but it even has oxygen in it.
Yeah.
Just even if it's 10% oxygen, realistically that's enough for life.
I mean, realistically,
Because at the bottom of the ocean,
oxygen isn't even technically a necessity. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, you have to have some sort of oxygen in order to have carbon. Yes, but I don't think it's a necessity. Like, realistically, you probably have something that breathes something different than oxygen.
I've always considered, because of just the difference in longevity of land and water animals,
Oh.
I've always thought that oxygen is more of a poison than a necessity.
It's kind of a possibility.
Oxygen is what oxidizes everything, makes it grow old and decay. And
Look
and-
what oxygen does to steel and all these other
yeah,
metals and shit.
and animals that live, there's more animals that live in the ocean that can live over 100 years. There's so many more than there are on land.
Yeah, that's big facts. Big facts. I mean, the thing is, if you want to lend cadence to that theory, you kind of also got to lend cadence to that maybe alien sightings are just time travelers.
I mean, I've said that.
It's a big possibility, dude.
I mean, Joe Rogan said it 100 times on his podcast, bro. His belief is that, if you compare humans from 1,000 years ago to humans now, our heads have gotten bigger, our muscles have gotten smaller, our bone density's gotten smaller.
Yeah.
Our vision of grays is big heads, no muscle definition, bigger eyes. Okay? So you fast forward 5 million years, that's what we could potentially look like.
Yeah.
And if those people figure out how to travel through time or space or whatever, they could come back and we would be like, hey, that doesn't look like us right now.
So, what do you feel is more feasible, time travel or long distance quick space travel? Like hyperspeed type travel.
Hyperspeed's so much more plausible.
To an extent, yes. The theories behind it make a lot of sense. But you're also bending space and time still for a lot of hyper wormhole, hyper theory type shit. You know what I mean?
I saw something recently where all they have to do is bend the air around it, and it can boost the speed of a normal jet. It's these certain panels that produce a.
Well, that works here on Earth. This is in the vacuum of space.
No, that's what I'm talking about, in the vacuum of space.
There's no air in the vacuum of space. It's vacuum.
It does something. It does something.
There's nothing there's no kind of friction to stop that, basically.
Gravity.
There's no. I mean,
Gravity
can
affects
pull,
all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gravity can pull you.
Okay,
certain
so
ways.
it affects gravity somehow to make it where how when we go to the moon, we go around the moon so we can slingshot back.
Yeah.
This would make it where that doesn't, the moon's gravity doesn't affect it. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. How about the fact that negative force works in formula and many things? Kind of elaborate on what you're saying there, Neil. I get what you're saying, but I don't get what you're saying.
I just think time travel, first of all, speed is something that we can gauge. It's something that we know. Okay, time is
Yeah.
not something you can gauge on a real scale.
Well, yeah.
So-
you can't.
So I don't understand. Nothing in science makes me think that I can go backwards in time. So I just think that, I think both of them are super, super far down the way, if they're even possible. But the one that's more likely is definitely super speed.
Applying force is positive thing, pushing or pulling. Yeah, I get what positive. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
I think that's.
I've
I think he's
seen-
talking about the thing I'm talking about.
I've seen something to where like to deal with an antimatter thing. Basically, like they have shown equations with antimatter plugged in work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's like giving deja vu a like a numerical thing in a problem. Like we don't know if that's real.
Yeah.
So just because it works in the formula, that'd be like if I start, trying to make a formula that predicts history and I use deja vu as an input. Like it might fit, but does it work? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I just think time travel is so unfathomable that I think like a million years from now, the speed might be possible, but time travel still won't be.
I don't know, man. I'm a huge fan of multiverse type thing. So like maybe there's like a multiverse that kind of like runs backwards from our times a time frame, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying there? So like its start is our end and its end is our start, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And maybe in that multiverse it's possible to jump timelines and like go across, but that technically that's not in your universe, but it's still kind of like time travel, you know what I'm saying?
I get where you're coming from, but I wouldn't consider that time travel.
I mean it is, but it isn't.
Time travel to me is me right here on this planet on this timeline going backwards in this timeline.
Yeah, I mean,
Like now, if you want to get into multiverses, I'm on board.
oh, I love
okay?
multiverse theory.
I don't know how plausible it is. Mathematicians are all about that shit.
Multiverse and quantum death are two of my favorite fucking theories.
I think multiverse is like the one that you'd come to when you're just like, I don't fucking know, and you throw your hands up and you're like, there's just a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But then you start breaking it down and you're like, hey, maybe.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Realistically, at first, it's one of those theories that you're like, well, that's fucking wild.
Well,
But like, then you start really thinking about it, and you're like, well, I mean, okay, think about like probability and shit. Like, there's multiple different outcomes for every scenario, right?
mm-hmm.
And realistically, you don't know what that outcome is. Think back to Schrodinger's experiment. Until you actually engage in that activity, you don't know what that outcome's going to be. All right. So that outcome technically is sprung itself into creation. All different outcomes technically have sprung itself into creation at that point. I mean, it could be possible that they'd also created multiple different multiverses off of it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't. That's just too much though. It's just too much going on. You know what I mean? But like, if you wanted to be like, okay, if you wanted to be like, there's, like, okay, so like, people think there's like 7 or 32 or 9 realms, right? And there's simultaneous things going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that could be considered multiverse if you put that like there's 32 verses, right?
Yeah.
And each one's set in a different a different style, a different time, a different place. To like start like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're all on different like it's like you start 32 movies at different times, right? So I think what some people like would talk about deja vu in those situations would be like it'd be like say I play a campaign game, and you play a free world open campaign game.
Yeah.
There might be things that both of us do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that could be some deja vu shit in the multiverse. Like my character on another verse already did this.
Yeah.
So now I feel like I remember it.
I mean, very good possibility. A simulation, and this is a simulation, you would want to try to predict every possible outcome. Therefore, multiverse theory like mine, where every fucking possible outcome creates its own multiverse, is possible. Now, does that have, you have to have obviously some sort of great computing power to do so, you know what I mean? But fucking, still, if it is a simulation, and simulation theory is correct, and multiverse theory is correct at the same time, this is something a lot of people don't consider, and I think, like, multiple different fucking theories being correct and working together. Something that nobody ever really thinks to think about. But fucking, if they do work, then realistically, the best outcome for the simulation theory is for the multiverse theory to exist alongside it. Because that multiverse theory of creating multiple different timelines is going to come out with the best outcome possible for the simulation.
Well, if we're in
all
a
outcomes
simulation, it wouldn't be multiverse. It would just be the way the program's made.
Well, yeah, but that to us that would be a different verse, a different universe. From our perspective, that's a different universe. I'm not talking about from if this is simulation and programmer's perspective. You know what I
Right.
mean? To us, like it's going to seem like.
So what you're saying is like at the beginning of a Pokemon game, you pick one of the starters, and that ergo automatically makes the other person, your rival, pick the one that's super effective against you. So that happens no matter what.
Okay.
Even if you like say the first one you pick is Torchic, okay, so they get Mudkip,
Okay.
and then you pick the next one, like it always switches because
Yeah.
of the outcome. Well, the game already has those outcomes programmed.
Yes.
Now we would consider each gameplay as a verse because it's a different experience.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just breaking it down for
Yeah,
chat.
yeah, you're absolutely right on that. But also to like take it a step further, like realistically, like say in Gen 1 you picked Charmander as your starter all the time. Well, there was a version of you that always picked Squirtle. Then there's a version of you that always picked Bulbasaur. Then there's a version of you that doesn't even play Pokemon. Then there's a version of you that was a huge Tekken fan. Then there's a version of you that was a huge fucking nerd that just sat there and played chess all fucking day.
I do like chess.
I mean, you see what I'm saying here? Like
Have you seen 5D chess?
every outcome, like if you're running a simulation, every outcome is what you want to find out. If you want to get all points of data, you want to find every possible outcome.
I don't believe we're in a simulation. I believe we're headed towards one.
I believe there's some sort of simulation going on here.
Here's why I believe that we're not in one, but we're headed towards one.
Okay.
Purdue University, come next week. I'm going to research it more. I know a little bit, but Purdue University is running one of the most powerful computers in the world, and they're inputting everything from Google, everything from social media sites, and they're trying to create a real world replica of this one. Like that's what the computer's job is. It's trying to create a real time replica of what's happening in this world. I'll research it more and get back to you guys next week.
I'm gonna have to look into that myself too. I just realized chat just went wild. Jared and Neil have been going back and forth about this. Hold up. Jared said he's finally home. Congratulations, brother.
Death by Snoo.
Snoo snoo.
Who the fuck's Snoo?
Hooray, we solved the time paradox. Hey, yo, slow down. I'm going to shoot Hitler. Damn, I missed and got Kennedy instead. That was one of the best jokes ever in Futurama, bro.
Oh, that was in Futurama?
Yeah. Yeah, bro, I loved it. Fucking the old man just pointing the gun out the window. Slow down, I'm going to shoot Hitler. Damn, I missed and got Kennedy instead.
So have you ever watched Supernatural?
No.
Okay. So there's an episode where it's like in season like 10 or some shit where so you know the premise of it, right?
Yeah.
Two brothers fight monsters, solve mysteries, right?
Yeah.
So their mom's been dead since they were kids, right?
Okay.
Well, in 2 episodes back to back, the first episode their mom comes back from the dead, okay?
Okay.
And they have a big reunion. The very next episode they find a artifact that brings back Hitler into whoever touches the artifact, right? So this guy touches the artifact and Dean kills Hitler, okay? Like kills Hitler.
Yeah.
So they meet an old friend and Dean's going on and on about how he killed Hitler. And then his mom calls and the dude goes, "Your mom's alive?" And Dean's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You didn't think to tell me that?" He's like, "Yeah, but I killed Hitler."
Fucking great. Yeah, no. So back to all this. Yeah, no. I really think simulation theory and multiverse theory go hand in hand for me.
I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, just from like basically whenever I was learning from basically whenever I went to school for computers, that's whenever I like came up with this theory to myself.
I think that if we were already in the simulation, we're in the bug part because it's not very organized.
I wouldn't say we're in the bug part. I think they're at the part where they're introducing variables. Introducing variables,
I don't think we're in it yet.
Testing and seeing results.
Hey. Scrim Jim Shady. He's not here.
No, I wouldn't have did that. But it's okay. Elmiro, though. We fuck with Elmiro.
30 hype. He's shady.
He's shady.
Yeah. Yeah, I think,
Very shady because we never see him in the chat.
yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about us.
It's all good. It's whatever.
We talked about shark semen. We talked about the shopping carts. Oh, let's talk about Norwegian.
Norwegian.
All right. So Norwegian's archaeologists discover one of the largest Viking longhouses in Scandinavia.
Okay.
Okay. So they found this like little they uncovered this little like Viking settlement in Scandinavia with two longhouses.
Yep.
Okay. One they were I didn't put how long they were. Fuck. I think it was like 125 feet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Impressive.
The first one and the second one was 93
It's
feet.
longer than Rayquaza.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Longer than Willard.
And they're dated to 1200 BC to 600 BC. They're from the Iron Age.
You could fit 4 Rayquazas in there.
Sure.
Holy shit.
Okay. But it's one of the largest settlements from that time period that they can find for
Oh, yeah.
Vikings.
That's pretty dope, dude.
So it's one of the largest Viking settlements ever found.
Where was it found? In Scandinavia?
Yeah, Scandinavia.
I mean, okay, that makes sense. Now, if that was found in, like, could you imagine if that was found in, like, South America or some shit?
I wouldn't believe it.
That'd be insane, though.
I would believe like Nova Scotia or Canada or something like that.
Honestly, dude, Vikings got around a lot more than what you think.
Well, I watch a show called Oak Island,
Yeah?
and they taught me that.
Yeah, Vikings
Because
got
there's
around a lot.
evidence of people being on this island on beside Nova Scotia, fucking 2,000 years before anybody claims there was people there.
Neil said Rayquaza is a common unit of measurement. Get with it, Josh.
Yeah, dude, I already know that, bro. We're American. We'll do anything to avoid metric.
We're going to measure in Rayquazas from now on. That's a quarter of a Rayquaza.
How many? It takes me about 45 Rayquazas to get to work. And then another pretty cool thing, a magnetic anomaly in New Mexico reveals an invisible signature of meteorite impacts.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How old are these meteorite impacts, though?
I got the article right here, my guy.
That's actually very interesting because it's like if it's a series of meteorite impacts, that might be depending on about what time frame. That could be really interesting.
Think about big chunks of space rock getting close to its final destination on Earth. It enters its Earth's atmosphere as fast as 72 kilometers per second. That's 160,000 miles per hour. But they do start to slow down as they move through the atmosphere. It's explaining what happens. Hold on, I'm getting to the part.
What are we looking at
Okay,
here?
as soon as there is contact with the velocity, there's a change in kinetic energy in the heat and vapor and plasma. A lot of people understand there's heat, maybe some melting and evaporation, but people don't think about the plasma. What the team found was around 10 times less the natural levels. And
How old are we talking?
1.2 billion years old.
Ooh, damn. That's pretty crazy.
It caused, when it struck the Earth, that they're estimating it caused a 5.5 magnitude earthquake.
That's pretty crazy. Damn. So, if this is found at a surface level now, all right, we're finding it like
Santa Fe, New Mexico.
okay, found at a surface level in Santa Fe, New Mexico. All right. How long till and it's 1.2 billion years old?
That's the estimation, yeah.
Okay, how long till we accept the fact that the Earth is older than what we think?
I don't know why we haven't. I'm still can't get over we're like, yeah, people have only been around for 5,000 years, man.
We estimate the like fucking whole entirety of the galaxy and universe and shit is like something like 9 trillion years old. But we're only 4.2 billion.
All right, be honest. Did you know that 5,000 years ago the Sahara Desert was a forest?
Yeah, actually, I did know that.
That's wild.
Yeah, literally, like, fucking, you want to know something even crazier? I don't know why this just popped in my fucking head, but somehow, you know that sand from, like, the Sahara Desert ends up in fucking, like, the rainforest all the time?
That is wild.
It's because winds pick up little tiny bits of sand and blow it across, all the way across the ocean and into the fucking Brazilian rainforest.
I mean, there was that one time that people saw that. Do you remember in 2016 when the internet went crazy because people in Florida were taking picture of like a sandstorm? It looked like it was coming across the ocean. And it was because of a giant storm that
Yeah.
happened in the desert in Africa.
Why'd you highlight me, Sam? What the fuck fuck you, Jer? Sam! My message, Sam! Sam!
Ding dong.
Sam!
Somebody called Jim. Tell me he's a piece of shit.
Call him live on stream and do it. You won't.
Put his number in chat so random people can call him.
Call him live on stream. You won't. You won't call that man and be
He
like,
doesn't, he doesn't deserve the airtime.
I heard. You won't call him and be like, you piece of shit. Why ain't you watching?
Jared said check your phone.
Phone.
All right. As soon as you're done with that, we're about to get to my favorite story of the day.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Is that who you want to raid today, Jer? Is that what you want to do? What?
Are you ready for my favorite story of the day?
No.
Okay.
Sure, go ahead. Apparently there's another podcast on Twitch right now talking about China.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I could do it better.
We got problems.
Yeah.
Are they Jared, how are they talking about China? Are they talking about China in a good way? They're talking about China in a good way. We got to stop this. If it's in a good way, we're raiding them.
I'm gonna go in there and talk some shit about China.
And we're talking straight shit. We're gonna tell them how bald eagles are gonna come over and take over their goddamn country.
Yeah. Yeah, who cares about this lesbian feminist dude writer?
I don't give a damn. They're talking about China. Is it in a good way? I don't give a fuck if they're a podcast or not. Are they talking about China in a good way?
Oh, they're saying fuck China. It's
I
not
hope
a
they're saying
podcast.
fuck China.
I was about to say, we're just about to go in there and say fuck your podcast.
Yeah.
We did this shit first.
This is us, dog.
We did this shit first. Cyndaquil, set your shit on fire.
Yeah, it's cool with the ember. Ember.
All right, let's talk about
Fire spin.
a lesbian feminist writer
Okay.
disguised herself as a man for 18 months because she wanted to write a book on gender.
Awesome.
After the experiment, she was institutionalized for depression and stated that she never felt so glad to be a woman. Okay? This is her first statement to open the book.
Oh, man.
Men are suffering. They have different problems than women have, but they don't have it better. They need our sympathy. They need our love.
It's awesome.
So-
Now, this is a feminist. Now, look, before you go any further, this is why I wanted to do a mental health episode in fucking men's mental health episode in November. We could have done this so great. But, you know.
I gotta read this bitch's book.
You know?
Tell me how hard my life is. I already know.
Listen,
Okay?
the fact that this woman says, I don't want to be a man no more, is enough for me. Is enough for me, bro. Look, man. Y'all bitches don't know. That's all I'm going
Like,
to say.
even ugly girls don't understand. Like, dudes are nice to chicks, period. Whether you're ugly, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a good looking chick, you don't know what the real world is.
Not one bit, bro.
You don't. It's
Listen,
called pretty privilege, bitch.
I try to explain this to Mary all the time. I'm like, you are a decent looking woman. She's because I'll be like, look, like we'll be talking about the people that we dealt with growing up. We'll know mutual people, obviously.
Mhm.
Like, oh, they were always nice to me. I'm like, well, they're always fucking dickheads to everybody else. Oh, that's not how I know. I was like, well, you're also an attractive looking woman who, they were probably trying to fuck.
Right.
So
So I like, and the same thing goes for hot dudes. Like, good looking dudes, they don't know what it's like out here. You know what I mean? They don't have to learn how to spit game. They just stand there. And
Right.
girls are like,
Well,
I'd hook up with you.
I address something. Right? I said decent because like I can't overhype you and shit because then I'm gonna have dudes trying to hit on you. The fuck.
Decent. Mary, let's talk about this, Mary. In the hierarchy of the world, you know what I'm saying? In the
Don't do it.
hierarchy of the world, dog, you decent, dog.
Oh man, if she puts hands on you,
Dude, I'm just fucking around, dude.
it's not my problem.
I'm trying to get you in trouble, bro. She's not gonna be mad at me. I didn't say it
Yeah, well, yeah, you did just say that.
because you said it. I wouldn't have said
Shut the
that.
fuck up, man.
I wouldn't have said that. That's the words you said.
That's crazy. Now maybe 14, bro. I don't care though. Like
Hey.
at any age,
Hey,
it don't matter.
they're not sex offenders though. Not in Colorado. Not no more. They're clients, I think. That's what they wanted to call them.
But
Person first.
either way, at 8 years old, at 8 years old, if I saw a girl that was cute, I was still treating them nice. Did you not do the same thing, Josh?
Who's alpha? Am I alpha?
What? She must have typed something wrong.
Bro! Jeremiah's wild. All right. Okay, let's redo this. Okay, go ahead.
Yo, Jared's a dick every time, bro. Every time he's a dick.
I won't time you out. I just want you to be mad.
I hate him.
Okay, so
I hate Jared, bro.
Okay, but yeah, dude, I really think that's a
Okay.
real thing, dude. I think that attractive privilege is way more prevalent in today's society than any other privilege.
I mean, it's even actually starting to become a thing for men too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and wish I could get some of that.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Fucking, I'm not ugly, but damn.
My face is like, I'm like a handsome balloon, bro. I'm a handsome balloon, dog. I'm a clown. I'm a clown, dude.
Yeah, fucking be doing the shit, man.
Guys might hit on you. Dude, that's true. Oh my God, I got an idea for the podcast, bro.
What?
Listen. Me and Mary, I need you to send me some pictures of Sam. I'm going to make a Tinder account for a gay profile for Sam.
No.
And then we're going to read some of the
No.
comments.
No.
We're going to read
I'm
some of the
cool,
comments
bro.
live on stream. Pick up lines from dudes to other dudes, gay dudes. It's going to be great.
I'm good, bro.
Mary, come on. You
I'm
know this
good,
is going to be
bro.
legendary,
I'm
Mary.
good, bro.
Mary, you don't have to be involved, bro.
You don't have to be involved, bro. So I'm walking around somewhere, and it's like, hey, I see your Tinder profile or Grindr profile. What you trying to do?
Yeah, and I'll be like, you look at it and be like, dude, you gay? It's a fucking dork.
You fucking dork.
Come on,
Yeah.
Mary. Come on.
Listen, bro. The best thing I seen recently, like joke wise, dude was like fucking calling up this guy about a fucking car on Craigslist. He's like, "Oh, how was the lowest you go?" And the first answer out my man's mouth was, "Look, man. Honestly, if I wanted to get fucked, I'd have posted on Grindr, not fucking Craigslist." Dude, I lost it.
I'm down. I'll do it for the. Oh, Jer said, well, we can make one of him.
Make a Grindr account for Jared.
Yes. Dude, we're not going to use your name, just your pictures. Oh, let's come up with Jer's name right now. Okay. I got this, bro.
Everybody pick the profile name, please.
Okay.
Chat,
Okay.
pick the profile
What
name.
are the main things? What are the main things that they ask you? They ask you your name. What's Jer's first name? Let's be legitimate. It has to be like a real profile. Okay. What's a good gay
Mayor
name?
said Steven.
Steven? All right. I could deal with Steven.
Steven Roth.
Roth? All right. No, hold on. What's Neil's input on this? Neil, what's a good gay last name? What would get you to be like, what would get you to start stroking your mustache if you heard it? You know what I mean?
Stroking your mustache, heard?
Yeah, what would have you stroking your mustache at the bar like, damn, that's a nice name over there.
I'd stroke your mustache, Neil.
Yeah, you would.
And Ryan Reynolds.
Ooh, Ryan Reynolds, bro. Hey.
Bro, I wonder if we could capture somebody with a Ryan Reynolds profile.
It's got to be Ace. Your first name is Ace? Stephen Ace? Not Todd. Don't be weird, Mary. I was going to give Sam's first name was going to be Diesel.
Cock Diesel.
Oh, shit. And then Johnson or something? Steven Johnson? I agree.
Nah, that's too basic. That's too basic.
Alright, you're right.
God damn. Who the fuck said Ace?
Steven Flowers.
Spell it. No, don't spell it Flow though. Flours. Fleurs. Fleurs.
We'll get it.
We'll figure that out. What's he do for a living?
Stephen Flowers. Yeah, what's his occupation?
Mary did say blue collar, 22-year-old blue collar.
22-year-old blue collar. Yeah, but he needs a job. So he's 22.
This is for Jer.
No, he's got to be like 23 or 24.
Bro, you got to make it believable for Jer.
So he's 24. A plumber's assistant. He's a plumber's assistant.
Mary said homo's like fancy shit.
Oh, he's a florist. Last name Flowers, he's a florist.
No. It's too fucking easy.
Nah, 22 twink. He's on the website for dudes. They know he's a twink.
There's difference.
Huh?
Twink's like different than regular gay.
So he's 24. What's his job? It's got to be something normal. He's got to work at a bank. He's got to be a... I don't want to say a cook or a server because that's actually what he does. They might find him. He's a mason.
No. I got this.
Jer said I'm a woodworker.
No. I hate him.
He said I'm a
Plasterer.
I'm a
All plasterers are secretly gay. Change my mind.
I'm Dr. Pimple Popper's assistant. Woodshop teacher, accountant.
Nope, plasterer. They're all secretly gay.
Oh my god. I've got it. It doesn't matter what his real job is. Elf every Christmas at malls. Mall elf.
I'm really stuck on this right now. You can't tell me that a dude that slaps white shit on a wall in front of other dudes isn't gay.
Okay. He's a bricklayer. No. Security cop. No.
Plumber, because he'd be laying that pipe.
All right. So he's a plumber / mall elf.
Plumber / mall elf.
Stephen Flowers, 24. He's a plumber / mall elf. What's his hobbies? Working out with dudes.
Painter. Oh my god, painter. I mean, that kind of works.
Neil said make him a cop.
No.
If I make him a cop, I'm gonna put white men only on the profile.
All day. It's all day. Dude, send that. Deadass. If you don't send that, I'm sending that. I'll make that profile my fucking self. Gays, not guys.
Bird watching. He's a plumber / mall elf.
Blaster.
What are some of his hobbies?
Plastering.
Model trains.
Oh, sure.
Model trains.
Sitting with his cat reading books while watching the sunset is what Mary said.
Oh, dude, he has the cat from Nightmare Before Christmas.
The cat from Nightmare Before Christmas, heard? Raves.
Oh.
Coating his genitals in peanut butter.
What's a good gay cat name? Fluffikins.
No. Harry Winkle. Harry Winkle. All day, bro. Mary said hula hooping, baking. Link deleted. Mr. Anything, Neil said.
I'm just gonna put parentheses, like quotations, stretching.
I'm just gonna make a button so people can donate channel points if they think plasterers are secretly gay. Doing that right now. Oh, you do this.
Oh, he loves disco. Hell yeah. Jer loves disco. It's going to ask his favorite movie. What's his favorite movie? Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
What's his favorite song?
I have no idea.
It's got to be something from Little Nas X, right? Gays stick together. Oh, Lord of the Rings and The Notebook. Good job, Mary. Lady Gaga. What's his favorite song, Lady Gaga? What song, though? Poker Face? Or I Want to Take a Ride on Your Disco Stick? That one?
Perfect.
With Disco Stick song? Heard?
There you go. Button added.
Paparazzi? Mary said Notebook too, Dick Cheese. Native plasters are in the closet. What's his favorite show? What's his favorite show?
Yeah, I knew Mary would redeem the fuck out of that. It's almost an insight. Jared said stop this, so I have to remove the button.
What's his favorite show?
I'm getting rid of Mary's channel points, Jared. Shut up.
What's a gay show? Empire? Glee? Is his favorite show Glee?
Gotta be Glee, bro.
He loves Glee. Friends, Grey's Anatomy. Oh, he fucks with Grey's. For sure. Will and Grace. Days of Our Lives.
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Jared, do you want to be the dom or the sub, dude? Because gay dudes put that in our profile.
I don't think that's how that works.
I'm putting it in.
That's not how that works.
Mhm. Yes,
No,
it does.
it's not.
I've seen it in a profile.
It's not exclusive to gays. What kind of fucking time
The
out?
chicks' profiles. They
Okay.
they put if they're dom or sub. I'm assuming gays do it too.
Twinks or subs? Mary's correct.
Twinks or subs. Okay, so Jared's a sub.
Jared's a twink.
Sub.
That's a bottom.
Jeremiah is a substitute teacher.
Also known as bottom.
That's yeah, we know. Jared said 100% sub. Dude, I can't wait for somebody to hit up Emily and be like, "Hey, do you know Jeremiah's on a gay dating site?
Dude, honestly, I'll lose it.
His name's Steven Flowers."
Jared gives all the sub vibes. Mary said, "Said Mary, you don't want to fucking do this." Oh, that was awesome.
Okay. What other things did they ask you in those profiles?
How well can you handle a boomerang?
A boomerang? Jerry, good with boomerangs? Because if you're really good with boomerangs, dudes with those weird dicks might like it.
Oh, it's Emily's fault she ain't watching the podcast. She'll find out that you're gay soon enough. Why is Jared on Grindr?
Why is Jer on Grindr? Well, Emily, I'm gonna FaceTime you onto the podcast. We're gonna talk about it. I didn't know you didn't know.
My bad. I thought it was acceptable.
I thought you knew.
Thought you knew, doll.
Dude, imagine if Jim was here. Nobody called him? Nobody called Jim?
Damn. Mary's a savage sometimes.
Yeah? No, Jared's not the type of guy who likes long walks on leashes. He likes to go for a ride.
Sit in the passenger seat and be told he's a good boy.
He's like, double barrel shotgun, or are you happy to see me?
Oh, fuck, that's awesome.
They never come back. That's true. Dude, Jer. Oh, bro. I need you to put like cat ears on or something.
Jared, secretly you're a furry.
A furry? Dude, I'm putting that. Jer's a furry.
No. We don't have to put that in the profile, but like whenever we go in to talk to him, Like one of the very first couple things we're gonna mention is that. Listen, I'm not.
Does he
very
like?
comfortable
Does
with
he
it.
like role playing? Role playing.
Furry role play?
I'm a cat. I don't know how it works. How does it work?
CNC.
Dude, we need dude, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna investigate furries.
I'm with it.
I want to find out how their head works.
Put the Jers into CNC.
Do they watch all the werewolf movies and
Jer said
masturbate?
no furry. CNC for Jer.
CC?
CNC.
BBC?
No, CNC.
CNC.
Yep. Let's make sure that's in the profile.
Alright. Twink by daylight, pup by night.
Jer about to get raped out here.
Rape fantasies?
That's what CNC is, bro.
Oh. How am I supposed to know?
Basically.
They're 2 letters.
No, CNC.
Oh, I thought you
Consent,
said C and
non-consent.
C.
No, consent, non-consent.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good. I can't wait to see the responses.
Mary, I got it already. Calm down.
Yeah, man. Sorry, bro. I
sorry.
don't watch enough porn apparently.
No, it's not just porn. It's okay.
Huh?
We're not gonna get into this right now.
Well, I'm not gonna rape bitches and I'm ugly.
We're not gonna get into this right now.
Okay, dude. Well, I don't know why you brought it up.
you pressed the issue. Like,
No,
I did it.
he's at the disco, bro.
Well, you know, I was just trying to inform you as to what CNC meant. That way you didn't have two of the same thing written down on the same paper.
Well, you had it C and C.
CNC.
Cool. I thought it was a trucking company, like JB Smith.
No.
JB Smooth. You know who that guy is?
No.
You don't know JB Smooth?
Oh, JB Smooth? Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
I just said something else.
What?
What?
Okay. So what else do they ask in dating profiles? Is that it? Is that it? They just
I don't know, man. We'll have to fucking wing it on the rest, I guess. I don't know.
All right, bet.
I like how we spent the last, we're probably going to spend the last half hour of the show making Jeremiah fucking Grindr profile.
That's fine. That's what this chat's about.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We definitely need something. I know what to do. I'm gonna call a gay person. Find out what they would like in a profile.
Where are we going to put that he's from?
Huh?
Where's he from?
Washington, Pennsylvania.
No. Have him be from somewhere close by, but not fucking
All right,
far.
Pittsburgh. It's a big city.
No.
It's a big city. We need somewhere where there's a big city where
No,
you can
shut
get a
up
lot
and
of.
hear me out.
Oh God.
He'll be from Albany, New York.
Let's just make him from
Albany, New York.
San Francisco.
No, Albany, New York.
No.
Bro, Albany, New York.
Why?
Just because.
No. San Francisco is the gay capital of the world.
What is this about my man on Grindr? Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about, Emily?
Yeah, mind your fucking business.
Listen,
It
we're
wasn't
talking
your
about
problem.
Stephen Flowers.
Yeah,
Okay?
Stephen Flowers.
He's a plumber / mall elf. He's 24 years old. He likes to go to raves. He likes to play with a laser pointer with his cat. His cat's name is Periwinkle. He likes stretching. He likes to watch.
really likes stretching.
Yeah, he likes going to the movies and he loves disco. His favorite movies is Lord of the Rings and The Notebook. His favorite song is the Take a Ride on Your Disco Stick. His favorite show is Glee and Grey's Anatomy.
Bro, why are you trying to take Houston, Texas? No, Albany, New York. Y'all are all high.
Dude, no, why? Give me one reason.
It's a gay ass name. Albany.
It's not big enough.
Albany, New York is not big enough. ALBANY.
It's not a big enough city.
You don't want a big fucking city.
Yes, you do. You want as many
Bruh.
potential people as possible.
No.
It's not real. We want people to say shit. Listen, where's
Your
the weirdest
location
people?
is going to show you as in Pittsburgh.
No, it's not.
All right, not going to argue. with you.
VPN, bro.
Not going to argue. with
What's up, bro? VPN.
you. Where you got one at?
Huh?
Where you got? It don't matter. Rhode Island, Jer said.
Jer, you just want to get fucked by a rich white guy, don't you? Those dudes will kidnap you.
Send you on 10 Island.
Audio out.
What the fuck is going on here? It's back. Out, back, out, back, out, back, out, back.
What the fuck?
It's back now. I want to like fucking punch this shit across the room one day.
I don't understand what the
When we
issue
can
is.
afford a new mic. Steven wants a sugar daddy.
Steven wants a sugar daddy.
Hey, Jared, go ahead and start getting your raid lined up and stuff.
Oh shit, dude, we should make 3 profiles, one for San Francisco, one for New York, and one for someplace like Alabama, and see which
Albany,
one.
New York.
Okay, Albany, New York, San Francisco, and Alabama.
Okay.
Okay, and let's see which one gets the craziest responses.
I feel like Miami, Florida would probably get the wildest responses.
Please edit sugar baby. Jared wants a sugar baby.
Jared wants to be a sugar baby.
I mean, he looks like a sugar baby.
If he,
Oh, dude!
dude, if Jared
In the
got a
profile,
tan,
will
he
fit
would.
in stroller.
Will fit in stroller. Yes. Or a large briefcase.
This is how his profile, like, writes something about yourself. It's just gonna say, warning, kink required.
Can I handle what, Jared? The raid? Yeah, I can. No problem, buddy.
Are they still talking about China? 'Cause I'll
All right, somebody give me some letters here, cuz. You got one? You got 3 letters?
3 letters? YMCA.
Oh, I got one. CNC. No results found.
Okay.
YMC?
PED.
PED?
Yeah. Then we're gonna ask them why the first 3 letters of their names are the same. as
Oh,
pedophile.
hold up. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let me find somebody with a PEDO and it's a rap. It's a rap, bro. I'm telling you right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So far, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. There's a guy just chatting, though.
Okay, so check it out. Check it out. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remind them that a dude mixed his own semen with shark semen because he wanted a kid with 2 dicks to dominate high school.
BDE.
Jared said, "You know the guy he sent you.
Oh.
He just doesn't have his laptop or something."
What's his fucking name? Okay.
Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk. Next week we've got a big episode. Very, very big person coming in. It's gonna be epic. I didn't even know this person knew who I was, let alone get him to come on the podcast. Very exciting news. Very exciting. He's known pretty much around the world.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's many people who haven't heard of him.
Yeah. You know, I mean, we taught about him from a young age.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't stand the guy.
Well, you don't know. We've never met him.
Just from what I hear about him, I can't stand him.
Okay, fair enough.
Real
fair enough.
pretentious asshole.
Clothing request for the guest? Is it Michael Jackson? No, it is not Michael Jackson. This is a real life person we're gonna have in studio. Famous as fuck, boy. Books have been written about him. Movies been made about him. Culture has been changed by him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Parades, crusades, the whole shebang.
Whole shebang.
Cyndaquil approves.
Cyndaquil approves. It's definitely not Jesus.
How?
Guys, how are you gonna have Jesus on the show?
How? That doesn't even make sense.
That's stupid.
We should name Cyndaquil.
Here's Jesus.
It is Jesus.
Oh, I didn't mean to fuck up you, buddy.
Hey man, check your thing.
It's definitely not Jesus. This is, if you want to call this Jesus, I guess that's Jesus. It's I'd say,
Fire Jesus.
how do I put this? My man's definitely been pinned down, but he's not Jesus.
That's true. That's true. That's true. It's listen, man. I'm just saying, bro. You know what I mean? You know, dude. He's a guy,
Yeah.
and he be doing things, man. He be doing all
Big
the things.
things popping. Big things popping.
Have him high tea. The fuck's a high tea?
High tea. Hey, team.
Hey, team. All right, we're gonna raid these people. We're gonna tell them China's a bunch of fucking cucks. Pandas are whack. Eagles forever. And Jesus was put on the cross because he had low T.
Yeah. Oh, was I supposed to start?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, fuck. My bad. I'll be doing things, chat. I be doing things.
Abraxas, the chicken snake god.
Yeah, tell them about Abraxas.
Abraxas, the chicken snake god.